The ArmsReach Co-Sleeper, and this is the option that my husband and I chose for our baby when we brought him home from the hospital. Before we had him, we were going back and forth on where we were going to have him sleep when we first brought him home. There's different options. We had his room all set up with the crib, and it's actually just across the hall from our room, but we still felt like that was just a little too far. We thought that if we had him closer, it'd help encourage breastfeeding, make it a little easier, make the nights, although they were going to be long and sleepless already, make them a little bit easier to tolerate. So we wanted something where the baby was going to be in our room. We looked at bassinets, we looked at the Moses baskets, and we looked at the Co-Sleeper. And in the end, after talking to some friends and doing some research online and just weighing the advantages and disadvantages, we actually went with the Co-Sleeper. And I have to say, I'm very glad that we did. It's going to last us a while. I mean, we used it for 4 months, 4.5 months. 4 months. We used it for 4.5 months and got good use out of it, but it's still in practically perfect condition, new condition, for the next babies hopefully that we're lucky enough to have. So anyways, it's very much like if any of you have a Graco Pack and Play. Size wise, it's somewhat similar to that. It's a little bit less wide and maybe a little bit shorter, but as far as like how you set it up and everything, it is very similar to a Pack and Play in a lot of ways. The mattress pad's very similar, but the great feature about the Co-Sleeper is the way it connects to the side of your bed. Now, it can't be used with all beds. If your bed has any sort of ledge about halfway up or towards the bottom that would prevent the Co-Sleeper from nudging right up against your mattress, you technically are not supposed to use the Co-Sleeper in that situation. So the way the Co-Sleeper works is, you can see on this side how it's got just one solid side, and then actually I'm going to turn it around for you, and you can see as I lift it that it's not that heavy. When you turn it around this way, you can see the side is dropped down. Now I had this set up just so you guys could see that. The side actually can be raised up to be level with this side, so it is like a little mini crib. And we actually did that after he got a little bit older and started not rolling, but moving around a bit more. So when we first brought him home, we had the Co-Sleeper side down, and pretend like the back of this couch is the bed, and we actually just nudge it right up against it. The directions tell you explicitly how to set it up, and you connect it to your bed so that it can't move away and separate, and so it's right up flush with the mattress. And this way, in the middle of the night when your baby's crying, all you have to do is kind of roll over, reach your arm into the bed, pat him to sleep or her to sleep. If you're breastfeeding, you can pull the baby right out and breastfeed, put the baby right back in. So they're right next to you, but they're not in bed with you. That was something that was important to me. I didn't want the baby in the bed with me personally, but I wanted the baby as close as possible without being in the bed. So the Co-Sleeper solved all of the problems, and it has tons of advantages. We've used it as a secondary crib when my sister-in-law's babies were staying at our house. Like I said, it can be used like the Pack and Play. Once my son started moving around a little bit more, you're not supposed to use this once the baby rolls over, but when he just seemed to move around a little bit more, we actually pulled it away from the edge of the bed and went ahead and raised the side up so that we wouldn't have to worry about the baby falling out or anything. The other thing they do offer, we got ours on Amazon, is they offer these little legs, to make it taller. So it's supposed to be flush with your mattress, right, in level with your mattress. So depending on how tall your mattress is, you may have to get some of these. I have 3 stuck together here. This is a single one. So you just use as many as you need to get it level with your bed. So it's a great item to have. Like I said, we chose this over the other options, other bassinets and Moses baskets, etc. For us, it was probably the best thing to have, and I'm glad we chose it. We're going to use it again with the next baby. Yeah, anyways, if you have any questions or anything, just leave them online in the comment section. Other than that, I hope this helps. Go love those babies, and until next time. Mama.com. I want to talk to you tonight about the ArmsReach Co-Sleeper, and this is the option that my husband and I chose for our baby when we brought him home from the hospital. Before we had him, we were going back and forth on where we were going to have him sleep when we first brought him home. There's different options. We had his room all set up with the crib, and it's actually just across the hall from our room, but we still felt like that was just a little too far. We thought that